Wagwan people and welcome back to BUSHGODD TV. I am your host, the one and only Mr. BUSHGODD himself. I welcome you back to another installment of Cooking with BUSHGODD, the man himself. You understand me? On this installment, according to the title of the video, we are going to make some doughnuts. You see me? Take a few simple little ingredients, brother, will now cost you much. And more than likely, them something already in your pantry already, you see me? So instead of go out there and buy them stale donuts, I show you how to make some fresh ones, you see me? So join me today, Cooking with BUSHGODD. Jump right in, I think. Flour. Depending upon the amount of donut you are going to make, you know, you increase the amount of flour you want. But all-purpose flour, baking flour, no matter the type of flour, just some flour, you see me? Granulated sugar. The amount depending, again, the amount of donut we make. Yeast, brown sugar. Some cinnamon powder, but you can swap this out for some nutmeg if you want. 3 eggs. You can adjust them here depending upon the amount of donut we make. Some butter. This butter can be salted butter or unsalted butter, it don't really matter. We are going to start by preparing the dough. I think I like to activate me. So, see me, so I like to get me some room temperature water. Throw that in there. You see it frothy and look bubbly. You see if it don't look that way here, then your yeast don't good or the water you put in the kill yeast, isn't it? So you want it to look like this. We are going to start with our flour. Now me use about 8 or mostly 9 cup of flour, and for every 2 or 3 cup of flour you are going to want to use 1 egg. You see me? That's why me use 3. You see it? Add 2 spoons of the granulated sugar for every 3 cup of flour. Half stick of butter me use for my purpose. And now we just add in the yeast. But you can either use water or milk. Me I use water personally. Now for every 2 cup of flour we use, you're going to want to use 1 cup of water or milk. You don't want the dough to be stiff and thick. You're going to want it soft and smushy and sticky like how it look right now. And you can also add some flour to it if it's too sticky where you can't work with it, just to stiffen it up a little bit. But overall, you don't want the dough to be stiff and thick. You want it sticky and smushy and soft and nice and smooth also. But before smoothing it out, make sure you add a cinnamon powder to that, and then you just work it in. I get the fall out of it, isn't it? Now me I hope you can see the level of stickiness so me I work with. So if it's too sticky for you, just roll up some cooking oil on your hand and just go and knead it out until it's well smooth. You see me? Now just add some cooking oil to the container and grease up the bottom of it properly. Put it down in there and then you cover it up and put it down for rest. You see me, for about an hour or half an hour till the size of it double up like what you see right now. See how that big enough dough that we are work with. Very good dough, dog. Good God. Good fuck. You are going to knead up the dough a little bit now, smooth it out, get out all like hair out tight, cut it up in an even half. You see me? So cut it 1 half, the next half, then the next half again till it look like this. You see the way how the dough you are going to sticky, you are going to need to rub up your hand with some cooking oil on your working surface with some cooking oil before you can shape out the donut. You understand? Just to make the dough a little bit more easier for work with, you know, stick up all over the place. You see me? You're going to start with 1 half at a time and you're going to break that half the down in our next half and you're going to roll it out. Oh, you are gonna roll this, you are gonna roll it from the center and roll it come all the way out, you see me? Then you are gonna do what me I do on camera right now. I can't really tell you how it basically look like how you plait ear or something like that. You just basically twist them and make sure you squeeze the end together tight, you see me? And then now we are going to do, I want to give it a little twist just to tighten it up, you see me? And just put them down on the aisle surface or flour surface and just basically do about the same process, you see it? You can basically get from one of the halves them where you cut, you can basically get 3 donuts from out of one of each halves, you see me? So just, you know, basically based upon the size how you want to make them, just rinse and repeat with me I do. Just make sure say you roll from the middle out, you see me? Just to get that even thickness throughout the rope where you make. And make sure say when you twist it, you twist each end on the opposite side. You see me? So you're supposed to twist one end on the right and one end on the left. Or in other words, one end clockwise and one and the other end counterclockwise. You see me? Now I call that one here a star donut. You see me? So just follow one end up and over under. You see me? And then you are going to take the other end now under, in and over, and then just close it just like that. It's simple, you see me? And you have a little star donut.
You want to do, I get some hot oil, you see me? You want as much oil as you can get, you see me? Because you want them donut if you swim like them there in a sea or in a river, you see it? And the next thing for note too, you don't want the oil too hot like when you fry KFC chicken, you drop the thing them in there into bubble up and ray. You don't want the donut them burn up, you see me? What you want to do, you get the oil hot enough and then you lower the heat, you see me? To like medium or low, you see it? And then you drop in the donut them and make them go and bubble them slowly but surely until them golden brown on each side, you see it? So we have to deal with that right now.
Make sure when you transfer them donut here from off or whatever surface you put them on, make sure say you're oily or greasy, or else them are going to stick up on you and you're going to ruin them when you transfer them from your surface to the hot aisle. As you can see, they are frying, but them not fry like on such a high temperature. This temperature they high about 250 Fahrenheit or even less. You just want it hot enough where you see it a bubble up, but it not fry violently where it have a fry them fast and burn them up. You don't want that. You just want the oil hot and just make them go and float and bubble away. Them will get brown like 5 minutes on each side, guaranteed.
Switch the video to me. Alright, you go on pay careful attention to them donut here. You see me while them are fry. You don't want them fry and burn up. You constantly look on them and constantly turn them until them become the golden brown where you want. You see me?
though them look scrumptious and thing, you go and put them down for drain off on a napkin or a rock, get off all of the oil.
When time you finish fry up your donut them now golden brown, you see me? You go on take your granulated sugar, your melted chocolate or any other topping you want and just dip the donut them in it, spin it 2 times, take it out and put it down for dry.
Yo. Oh. Nice, man. Everything I are expecting on one donut. Sweet, soft, and well fried.
So it tastes like donut? Yeah? Okay, I for the camera for that. That was the donut. You see me? I remember I wanted to try the recipe, and if you don't like it or if you don't like the video overall, remember to like and subscribe. You see me? Until soon, until next video. You see me? Big up on yourself and respect.